In this review, in the market for one of the best gaming TVs? Whether you're after the best TV for PS5, the best TV for Xbox Series X, or the ideal 1080p display that's perfect for your Nintendo Switch, then you've found the right guide for you. You might not necessarily need a new gaming TV if your next big console buy is the Steam Deck, of course, but a new display might still be worth keeping in mind for purposes beyond gaming. Please check the product link below the description. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Review Finley present top 6 best gaming TV for PS5. Let's get started. Number 1. LG OLED 65 C1 Pub C1 Series. If you want the best gaming TV with a knockout OLED screen, then the LG C1 is your best bet. With a 4K OLED display, you can expect truly breathtaking black levels and an infinite contrast ratio to a level the gaming TV above can only dream of. You're getting 4 dedicated HDMI 2.1 ports, and even comes with a new game optimizer menu that gives you the option to quickly adjust brightness, contrast, and VRR on the fly. You can expect 4K, 120 FPS support for any compatible games, too, as well as sub-1 ms input lag. With Dolby Vision HDR and Atmos support too, you'll be able to make the most about your Xbox Series X, given the PS5 doesn't currently support these technologies. All in all, the LG C1 is a massively specified television, and LG's work to attract gamers is very clear, especially with the addition of NVIDIA FreeSync support last year for those hooking up a gaming PC to their television. You can always opt for last year's LG CX2, which has largely the same specifications for a little less cost. Number 2. Samsung Q80T QLED TV. Sure, there are more expensive new Samsung TVs out there, but none make the case for gaming quite like the Samsung Q80T. As much as we'd like to recommend higher-end models like the Q95T or the Q950TS, it's the Q80T that really nails that price-performance ratio. Launched in 2020, it was the cheapest Samsung QLED with a full-array backlight, meaning you don't have to skimp with an edge-lit display. Despite the name, it's also the successor to last year's Q70R, which previously topped this guide, but beating the Q70R's 14 milliseconds input lag with an exceptionally low 8.7 milliseconds. That means you'll get as little delay as possible between button mashing your controller and seeing the action on screen. That figure is reached by turning off Game Motion Plus, but even without it you'll get a respectable 19.7 milliseconds. The OTS sound system also means you're getting some serious audio credentials, whether you're listening to the cry of enemies or the ambient sounds of walking simulators. You won't get Dolby Vision here either, so if you are looking for a PS5 TV, this should still be a decent choice in the long run. Number 3. Samsung Crystal UHD TU8000. Just need a cheap gaming TV, whatever your console might be? Take a look at the truly spectacular TU8000 series. You'll get an incredibly low input lag, as well as a motion handling technology to keep the action looking consistently smooth. What else could you ask for? You're not getting all of the gaming technologies of some other sets in this list, as HDMI 2.1, VRR, or a 120Hz panel, but for the everyday gamer, this is a set that gets the basics very right. You will need to watch out for the narrow viewing angles. Content looks best straight on, with color draining from the sides, so it might not be the best choice for 4-party Switch game sessions. On the whole though, this is a solid choice for those wanting a gaming TV. Number 4. TCL 55 or 617 4K Ultra. If you have deep pockets and a checkbook filled with blank checks, we'd tell you to reach deep and shell out for only the best 4K TVs on the market, or the pricier models listed above. But that's not always realistic. For the vast majority of us, our budget to spend on a 4K UHD TV is limited to somewhere under $1,000, and often it's even less than that. To that end, it's absolutely fair to say that the TCL 6 series is the best TV you can possibly get in this price range. Its performance per dollar is unmatched, and its picture quality, despite a few minor flaws, will truly impress you for what you're paying. Said simply, if there's a better value 4K TV on the market, we've yet to see it. If you're not based in the US though, read on for other affordable gaming TVs worth considering. Number 5. Hisense ULED Premium 55-inch Class U8G Quantum Series. If you want something a bit cheaper, then check out the Hisense U8G instead. It has worse viewing angles than the Samsung QN90A QLED, so it's not as good of a choice for co-op gaming. The Hisense has an excellent response time, outstanding low input lag, ensuring a responsive gaming experience. It also supports variable refresh rate technology, so it should work with the PS5 once Sony adds VRR, but we don't know for sure yet. Unlike the Samsung, this TV doesn't change its flicker frequency in game mode, so you have the same nearly flicker-free backlight as you get in movie mode. On the other hand, there have been some reports of ghosting in game mode with VRR enabled, which might be distracting. Overall, the Samsung is the better TV for PS5 gaming due to the higher peak brightness and lower input lag, but if you want to save money, the Hisense is still an excellent gaming TV. Number 6. Sony A90J 55-inch TV. The Sony A90J might well be the best TV that Sony has ever produced, boasting absolutely stunning picture and sound quality. It's a clear step up over the LGs and Samsungs in this list when it comes to watching movies and TV shows, and only ends up below them in this list because it's slightly behind in terms of next-gen gaming specs. The good news is that the A90J does have HDMI 2.1 sockets that support 4K 120Hz and ALLM, but there are only 2 of them, and one of them also handles eARC/ARC, potentially limiting you to connecting just one HDMI 2.1 source if you need to use the other for your sound system. VRR is missing at this stage too, although Sony says this will be added via a future firmware update. Finally, while the A90J's 4K 120Hz feature works fine with a PS5, it causes problems with an Xbox Series X if Dolby Atmos sound is also enabled. It also appears to disable ALLM, which works fine when 60Hz is selected. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.